Hi, I'm Dr. Lynn Fox, and we are back together on our journey with TESA, Teacher Expectation and Student Achievement. And today we're going to be focusing on Strand A again. We're going to be dealing with interaction number 10, and it is called delving, D-E-L-V-I-N-G. And this is in Strand A, and I just want to go back over what we've learned to do in practice, and we continue to practice and build on. First of all, we started calling on all our students, not just the high achievers of the students we think that know the answers, but each and every student has an opportunity to learn the information and to become engaged in the process of learning. Then we moved on, and when students didn't have the skills that they needed or the information or the foundation to be able to give a good answer, we have worked with them as an individual, and we've done what we call individual helping, whether it be one-on-one with the teacher and the student, or students to students, or through other approaches that make them want to come back into the learning. And then we moved on to latency. We found out that basically students that were high achievers were given a lot of wait time so they could think of the correct answer, whereas lower achievers or students we didn't think could get it and we didn't want to embarrass them, so we just moved on at about half of the time that's necessary to know the answer, whether you are which type of student. So now we're moving on to delving. And delving is about helping the student get the correct answer. Now with high achievers, we just know that they know the information. If we just give them a few cues, or we point out something, or we remind them of something from yesterday's class, that they're going to come up with the answer. Unfortunately, we do not do this with all students. So TESA is saying that you need to do this with all students. Now, some of the things that you can do. Well, one of the things is that you can give them hints. Another thing is you can refer them to a page in the book or the lesson that they did earlier in the day. You can have them ask another student, kind of, phone the answer to one another. You can actually even use your proximity, walk over and kind of point to where they should be focusing. There are just many, many ways that you can help them feel that the teacher is really, she thinks you know or he knows what the answer is, and with a little push, a little support, that you will come up with the answer. On that note, I'm going to be turning it over to Sandra, and she has quite a few ideas, especially for English teachers, which is one of her areas of expertise, and again, working with ESL and special ed students.
What's important about delving, as Dr. Fox just mentioned, it's helping students connect the dots, because actually students know more than they think they know, but under the pressure of being asked questions, or if they're not in a situation where they feel very confident, which is true of low achievers, then they won't even think about it. But if you set up a situation where they're, say, in a group, and students then, before they can ask any questions of the teacher, they have to go around the group, and each person must answer and see if they can fill in the blanks. Then the teacher comes over to verify or suggest. You could also bring them out of groups and have people report on the pieces that they think they understand. And as Dr. Fox pointed out, in a way that's giving them the clues. It's helping them access what's already there and adding more information, other layers to it. One of the things you can do, which could be very helpful, is to ask them to restate. You can turn to another student and say, this sounds pretty good, but I'm still missing a piece. Can anyone help? Or put them back into pairs, like think, pair, share, so they don't say anything, and you're giving them the latency, the wait time, because then if there's less pressure, there's a chance they more easily can access the information, and it provides a support system and is a building block to one of the more advanced ways that we can ask questions on different levels of critical thinking. And with that, let's move on to the next interaction in the TESA system.